Hello there. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Roth, and I am currently an American teacher at Ivy Global School. Today's video is really inspired by my 7th grade honors class, shout out, who were just really fascinated by the idea of, me living in an RV, of me teaching in an RV, which I suppose makes sense. So basically, they wanted me to give them a tour of the RV in the moment. I said, not so fast. I'll make a video. So that's what I'm doing, making the video here. Before we get started with my video, just wanted to let my viewers know that RVs are wicked awesome. It's a little bit like being able to drive a house, which is why they're called motorhomes. And yeah, here we go. Before I start the video, let me just point out a few things. First of all, this wicked awesome mountain right here. Pretty sweet. This here is going to bother me. Windshield. I've got an insulator thing up here. Keeps us a little bit warmer at night. These are slides. This is a front slide. There's a slide back a ways. That's where the bed is at. Here is actually where I'm sitting right now. They slide out when, we're in park, so that we have more room inside the RV. When we have to drive somewhere new, guess what? They slide in so that we can actually fit in a lane of traffic. Pretty sweet. Slides are one of my favorite parts about RVs. All right, here we go. You can see big old mirrors that pop out, hooked up to electric and water here. Windshield, not like that when I'm going down the road. That's just to keep it warm. Cold comes in through that window. Slides, you can see here, popping straight out. There's actually recycling and stuff in there right now, so we're not going to actually look inside there. Also, more insulation here. Here's a door. You can see the door. And here we are. So let me start here. Table. I'm actually sitting here. You can actually probably even recognize same sort of things here. This folds down into a bed. You can actually unscrew the table, drop it down here, rearrange the cushions a little bit. You got yourself a second bed. Motorhomes are very efficient with how they use their space. And you also see a window. You can pull blinds down, all that stuff. TV number 1. Hi, everybody. You've got overhead cabinets here. Drawers down below. You can kind of see that pole kind of comes out. Lots of dog hair on these cushions. We have dogs. They're not in this video. You can see this is where this is actually a slide, remember, so there's more space. Quickly to the sink. A couple things I want to stop on here. So you've got your sink, obviously. 2 things. Countertop. This is a garbage right here. It's really convenient to have the garbage can like this. Number one, when you're going down the road, it's not going to fly everywhere. It's like, it's not like out in the open. And you just pull this off, and the can's actually bigger inside. So that's one of the cool things. RVs, great at managing space. And here you see all sorts of electronics. There's obviously tons of outlets. Got a stovetop. Yep, sink again. Cutting board. Pressure cooker. Stuff like that. And there's overhead cabinets. Got bigger dishes. Want to pause right here. You've got some TV hookup stuff. This here that's blurry tells us, it really tells me, the tanks, storage tanks, water tanks. That's a big thing. And the power levels, propane levels. So you got to press buttons. It says how full the gray water, freshwater, black water tanks are. You want the freshwater to be full. You don't want the gray and the black tanks to be full. Gray water is your sink and shower. It's where that water goes into, that tank. And then you've got your black water, which is what the toilet goes into. And your fresh water is just the amount of water you've got to pull from. So again, there's that TV again, and hello again. Right now we've got that up so that, we're not getting light blasting in. People can't, just see inside. A little bit more privacy. Oh, look at this. You got even a microwave here. Of course you've got a microwave. So we've got a stove, microwave, and in the overhead cabinets there's frying pans and stuff. So it's like a house. Getting a real close-up shot on the drawers where we keep our silverware. And a couple things that are pretty neat here. This is a sliding cabinet. And it's got this for, well, a pretty good reason. You'll see. But right here, this is to keep it from sliding out when we're going down the road. Which would be really bad if it did that. Think about it. You don't want cabinets like this to slide out. You can see it goes back pretty far. A lot of weight here. So it's good to have that metal sort of contraption there. Prevent it from sliding out going down the road. And even close it. Looks real nice. Overhead, you better believe there's cups, mugs, plates, all sorts of stuff. Some snacks, remotes. Here's our bed. It is really interesting when you slide in the back end. What happens is it goes over the top, like it slides up, but when you slide out, it's a bigger bed. So it's a smaller bed when it slides in. You can sleep in it going down the road. It's a little cramped. But when you slide out, you've got tons of room. You've got some lights, overhead compartments. And then there's this. This is a really nifty little contraption here. This is a divider, right? So there's a track to it. It basically slides out, and it gives you a little bit more privacy if you've got multiple people. It slides out on that track, and it's a privacy shield. It's usually what I have when I am teaching in the mornings. Here's our fridge. It's got a refrigerator. It's got a freezer right above it. All sorts of stuff. Your usual groceries, of course. And then there's this. This is like a latch for when we're going down the road. One issue that RVs are known to have, if they don't have this, is you're driving down the road and all of a sudden, guess what? The fridge door flies open. All the stuff in the fridge goes everywhere. You don't want that to happen. That's not fun. So this little contraption here keeps that from happening. You just got to remember to slide it over. You can even see I'm trying to pull it out. Won't budge. That's a good thing. Pressure cooker, air fryer, whatever you want to use it for. Here's a closet. Another TV. So, yep, I'm going to lay on the bed and show, hey, look at this. You can watch TV while you're in bed. Here's the heating system. Runs on propane, which is a type of gas or fuel. And here's our bathroom. Last section here. Sort of. Here's a shower. You see towel hooks. Shower. It's kind of on a hose there. Here is the glass. I'm going to slow down here. So you've got a mirror that doubles as like sort of a medicine cabinet. And the reason for that is because, once again, RVs are just excellent at, maximizing the space they have. You have a mirror that opens up to add more storage. RVs like efficient use of space. You've got cabinets, and it is a little cramped back here. That's why you're getting such a close view of the different cabinets for clothes. That's like more of a hanging, sort of a closet type thing. These are your closed drawers. Window that you can pull the blinds down, usually, so you get some privacy for your bathroom. And a toilet. And there's our view from the back. You could probably cover this distance in, well, I certainly could in no more than 5 steps. But think about everything that we've seen. We've seen everything, really, that you need in your daily life. You've got, not even need, just things that you want. Like TVs, you don't need them, but it's got them. You've got kitchen appliances like a stove, a microwave, refrigerator, freezer. There's storage space. They've kind of just really, packed stuff in a really efficient way. We're not done yet, though. There is a door for the bathroom. You got to press that down and slide it. The reason why you want to press it down, it's kind of like a lock, because once again, you're going down the road. You want that door to slide back and forth a lot? No, you don't. So that prevents that from happening. There's a mirror. You can see. Yep. And yep. So there you have it. That's really the first part of the video. Unless there's more. There's a step down there, actually. I've tripped on that more than a few times. There's a door. Got a screen door too, so if it's nice out, you can just leave the screen open. It's like a thing that slides over so that bugs don't get in. You've got all these cabinets now that we're looking at. So that's a storage cabinet. That's a storage cabinet. And this cabinet actually goes through to the other side. So there's a lot of space under there in this cabinet. There's also an outdoor TV in one of those cabinets we went by. And the propane. Now here you see the moped. So some places you don't want to drive the RV to, because, I mean, why do you think? It's not easy to drive an RV in certain places. That's why we got the moped. And the moped, it's convenient. It also gets hooked up on this thing here. This thing here. So there, like, a ramp pops out. You can drive the moped up, not drive it, like I'm not on it. I'm just kind of giving it gas while it's on a ramp to put it up there. And I hook it up, strap it down, and that thing is going to stay on the back of the RV really through any condition. And it hooks up to the trail hitch right here. Here's your ladder. It goes up top in case you've got any issues up there. You can see here how it's kind of hooked into the trail hitch or trailer hitch. Look at that view. Isn't that nice? That's the nice thing about an RV. You stay somewhere completely unique and foreign. So here's the water. We're getting to the water. And when I said unique and foreign, I meant like different types of geography. Like we live in Florida. Completely, there's not a mountain in Florida. Not like the one we just saw in that a couple seconds ago. Anyway, we're getting into the water tank, the sewage stuff now. So we are currently at this campsite. We're hooked up to fresh water and then to, gray and black water stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. There's your sewer hose. Here's the water hose. They kind of go in through the bottom of this compartment. And we're going to take a look inside here. The reason that foil's on it, so just to back up here. This is a water filter, a freshwater filter, that I've hooked up to a hose. It is currently got this wrapping on it because that's insulation. It's to, be resistant to cold temperatures so it doesn't freeze. And that's what the tube is as well. City water connection, there you go. That's where the fresh water is going in. Here's where the gray and the black water are coming out. There's even a hose. There you have it. Next is our power cable. So this is where the electric goes. It hooks in there. It can obviously stretch longer. And each campsite has one of these things, right? Where it's got a 30 amp, 50 amp. You hook in, you've got electric. You're not running on battery or gas anymore. Here's where the hose hook up for the fresh water. I couldn't get this off, but there you go. That hose, by the way, is also fairly insulated. It's supposed to be able to withstand colder temperatures without freezing. And there you have the reason why we're not taking a close look at the driver's It's almost like a cockpit, really, because it's very different from the rest of the inside. It's basically just like a car. It's like you've got a driver's seat, a passenger seat, the driver's seat is a little more comfortable than your average car, probably because, you're driving a pretty, large vehicle for long distances. You want to be comfortable. But right now we're using it as space because we're not going anywhere. We're using it as space for our recycling. And here you see the slide a little bit closer up. And look, there's even more compartments. So, and there's a compartment here as well. Lots of compartments, lots of storage space. And we are living in this thing, so it's important to have spaces to put stuff. Whoop. And there you have it. I think that's it. Really. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed making it. It's fun to talk about this stuff. Fun to share my experiences with people who might not be familiar. So, yeah. That's all I've got for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I encourage you to, subscribe to my channel. I have no idea what sort of videos I'm going to make down the road, but again, hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great day.